I could put you in the brig for what you've done, but I won't do it.
Talking Dicks. Two Dicks. Talking. From the web series The Two Dicks. Due to the pandemic, we're talking dicks. Just two guys chatting it up. I'm Al Romas in Tampa, Florida. That's Al Ducharme in Studio City. And how are you today, Alfredo?
I believe I'm presidentless at the moment. By the time they hear this, maybe we'll know who's running the country.
You still have a president till January, sir.
Well, yes. Yeah, I was just relatable to the who's our president in 2021 is the question.
Our president-elect, you mean?
Yeah. I just it's in limbo as we're recording this, and I'm just wondering if there's going to be a definite answer by the end of the day. It is what it is, folks.
Did you watch the returns last night? Did you sit and watch?
We would
too early.
Too early. We would check in, and the numbers just kept bouncing around. And then there was a check mark. Like Fox would give it Arizona to Biden, and then CNN says, hold on, we're not giving it just yet. And then now it's very close, and there's a count, and it's insane. So we ended up watching the last 3 episodes of Schitt's Creek Season 6, and we were happy to watch the show, but we were sad to see it end. It was really good. Schitt's Creek.
I watched season 1 when it originally aired, and then I just forgot about it. But I got to get back in. I got to get into it.
It's really good.
I was watching CNN, and then John Shipman, my buddy John, texted me and said, "Godfather 2 is on AMC."
Oh,
and I was like, "Boom!
Keep your friends close, and you keep your enemies closer. I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart."
So that took me 2.5 hours, and pretty much checked it one more time, went to bed, and woke up early. Woke up at like 6, checked Twitter. It looked like Trumpy was doing well. Mm-hmm. Went back to bed thinking, whatever, and then woke up 3 hours later, and now he looks like old Uncle Joe might win. So,
yep.
At this point, by the time this airs on Friday, maybe we'll have a president-elect.
That's the cutoff point in Pennsylvania, isn't it? The count, the mail-in ballots.
The Amish, they have to get those Amish. They're on chalkboard, or I don't know how they get their vote in.
I'd be afraid of the mules eating some of the ballots.
Remember the joke? It would be great to be a young Amish man. That would be the life. How do you break up with an Amish girl? I'll call you.
I love those silly old jokes.
That was a great joke. They're locked in my head, those jokes, and it's funny how you could say something like Amish, and then boom, there's that Amish joke. Meanwhile, my act I can do, and I still can't recall half of it that I fucking wrote. It's in my head, but it doesn't come out all the time.
I'm trying to forget mine too. Go ahead. What?
I did a gig with Helen from our series.
Yeah, you posted some photographs, digital images.
Helen Keeney had a gig, and she was nice enough to get me on the show. And boy, we haven't done it in a while, but that feature spot, that rocking chair, is pretty sweet. Oh, that's
frosting all over your face.
Oh, sir, going blue. But it was
sweet.
It was like an open micer guy who booked it, so he does it for stage time. Then he had another open micer. I think then another open micer, and the crowd was.
So let's just say there's 3 open micers.
3 open micers, good crowd, people having some dinner, finishing up, nice room, and they're sitting there going, "Well, this is the show, I guess, whatever." And then, boy, I just go in that rocking chair and had a lot of fun. 30 minutes, killed. Helen went up. 40 minutes, killed.
Nice,
great show. People loved it. We had a really good time. Hung out, a couple cocktails with Helen and her husband Eddie, and. All good, man. Good Monday night.
And this weekend, you're going to be back down in Naples, Florida.
Yes, sir. I will be humping it to Naples, Florida, Thursday through Sunday at Off the Hook. If anybody listens, watches. Yeah, get it? Off the Hook. Yeah. seafood restaurant. But yeah, I'll be there. Our buddy Tom Cotter is coming there, I think, in a week. I saw his thing. He's there in a week or two, but unfortunately,
I don't see you making the drive 2 hours to say hi to Tom. That's a nice gesture, but
that's a bit far to say hi. I gotta see a little do re mi. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna go 2+.
Yeah.
If I go 2+,
a little Robert De Niro.
need a little something. But yeah, so I'll be on stage, I think 6 or 7 times this week, or 7 shows I think in Naples, and then the one I did with Helen. So that's an 8-show week, sir.
That's like 7 months of work for me.
Right? During these pandemical times, I've got to grab what I can grab.
I wish that I had more opportunities. I did that one live show, which was wonderful. We all had a great time, and it was weird, but it was good. It was good.
Mm-hmm.
We're all trying to make these adjustments. But there's a bunch of live shows, but here they're all outdoor, and it's 25% capacity in Ventura County if you have it indoor. And everybody wants to do it. There's like 1,000 comics that are just like vying for the spots. So
I see guys though leaving. I mean, a bunch of them are coming here. A lot of comics from California
moving out.
They're moving out, and they're coming down in Lauderdale, Miami. I've seen them. They're moving there, and because it's open again. I mean, it's the money's not what it was, obviously, but. And the cruising looks like that's delayed at least another month. I don't see that happening in 2020.
I resigned 2020 months ago, and I think I told a few people, and I think that they relayed to certain people. So now the word is Al Ducharme isn't willing to cruise for the rest of the year. And that's not the case.
That was me. That was me. Sorry.
That's my competition saying he's not available.
That was me. I was on the phone. Ducharme's out. Book me. I'll do the candle bit. That was.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's all right. It's okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Hey, look what
you gotta feed the dogs.
Look what I'm holding, sir.
It's time for
questions.
Woo!
Questions.
Bring it on.
If you're watching,
Bring it on, bitch.
If you're watching us, you know what I'm holding. It's the envelope that means questions, and that would be on the Patreon.
Well, with one hand, we can see the lists. We don't know where the other hand is. Take your teeth out, put them on backwards, and bite yourself.
Hey, little Groucho for you there.
Groucho.
But that's on our Patreon.
That's my nickname
page.
for my penis, Little Groucho.
Little Groucho? Oh, that's cute. Most guys go with a bigger. They like to, but you go little.
It's all about honesty here, folks. I know what I'm working with.
You're an honest man. Yeah, Patreon for video, folks. If you're listening here on the YouTube, we'll be on some audio platforms soon, but we're on YouTube for audio right now, and the vid is on Patreon. You want to see what we're doing?
Like right now?
Go to Patreon.
What are we showing you right now? Look at this fabulous.
We're seeing Little Groucho.
Seeing Little Groucho. Groucho, hold me closer. Hold me closer. If I hold you any closer, I'll be behind you.
Hey now, see? These are great Grouchoisms. Maybe you could go on the road and do an evening with Groucho.
I'm ready. With Little Groucho.
An evening with Little Groucho.
And I'll do puppet of the penis of the puppetry. What is it? Puppetry of the penis?
I don't know what that
Little
is.
Groucho.
Penis of the puppetry?
Or puppetry of the penis, I believe it is.
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Well, we're going to show it right here. And if you're listening to the audio version, you're not getting the full show.
$5 a month, folks. $10 a month. You get to see it all. You get to see what's happening. You're missing out. Anyway,
someone joined and said, "I'll give you." They didn't join. They said, "I'll give you $100 right now, cash, to leave me alone." I took it.
Okay. Stash that bill in your shirt, as Harry Chapin said. Remember that song?
You remember things.
Well, you don't remember that song? Taxi.
Yes. We made a reference 2 episodes, volumes ago.
That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm. But the woman, his old girlfriend, tips him at the end $100, and he
Harry
says,
"Keep the change."
That's right. Another man might have been angry, but another man might have been hurt, but another man would have never let her go. I stashed that bill in my shirt. There we go. All right.
Sad.
Here we question
I've done
time,
that. I've
sir.
done that before.
Questions time. Ready?
I had an ex-girlfriend buy 6 DVDs. She wanted them as stocking stuffers. And
Coasters?
She said, "Can I get a discount?" I said, "Absolutely not." She still purchased them.
I had a guy say I'll use them as coasters. I said, I don't give a fuck what you use them for.
Cash and
Give me the
carry,
money.
baby.
What do I care?
Carry
Take
my
'em.
baby for cash.
Yeah. Okay. Question time, sir. Please. Ready? On the Instagram page, 2dicks2, I believe is our handle on Instagram, and this guy writes, "Hey Dicks. Hey Dicks, I'm a new cigar smoker." Oh, welcome to the fraternity, brother.
He's throwing up.
What?
He's throwing up as he's texting this.
What do you recommend I start with? What do you recommend I start with?
Don't go super expensive, but do not go cheap. I'm going to let Al handle this. I already have an idea in my head, but Al.
Well, I would. That's good info from Detective Ducharme. There, don't go cheap because you're not going to get any enjoyment of it. I would go with look into the Drew Estate. You can't go wrong with the Drew Estate group. You go to your local tobacco shop and pursue the Drew Estate cigars. They're in the anywhere from the $8 to the $20 range, but solid stick. Very enjoyable. Also, Oscar.
Leaf by Oscar.
By
is my
Oscar.
choice, yeah.
But be careful with the Leaf by Oscar. It's wrapped in a leaf.
Don't light the outer leaf. Unwrap it.
It happens.
And use a lighter to light your cigar. Now, some pros will take the leaf, light it, and light their cigar.
With a match. Well, with a match. The real cigar person doesn't
we'll
like
take the actual paper leaf that it's wrapped in, light that, and then
With a
light their
match.
cigar. Yes,
Yes.
light it with a match and then light their cigar. But don't do that because it can get out of hand. Smoke detectors can go off. Fire department.
Yeah. You're a newbie. You don't need to be doing lighting. But just be sure to unwrap the Oscar because there are people who lit.
That will light the whole thing, and then their face.
And when
catches
you
on
buy
fire.
it and you look at it, it's going to look weird. You're going to go, I don't know, is this thing good? But it's that's their wrapper. That's a great stick, $9 stick. Really can't be beat. For $9, you're not going to do better than Leaf by Oscar.
Usually a nice draw. It will stay lit the whole time. And it's probably a medium. Yeah, medium.
There's a couple different ones, but yeah, they're all around medium. And the other tip would be when you're smoking a cigar, if you're with a group of people, keep doing the puff because if you get chatty, like Alfred here will smoke a cigar. He'll tell you a 20-minute story, and then he's got to relight. So you gotta take that puff.
1 minute intervals. Take take a long draw. Don't inhale, obviously. Take a couple of puffs every 60 seconds. If you go longer than 60 seconds, you run the risk of it going out, and then you're lighting it, and then you can't banter with your people that you're hanging out with.
And you look like an amateur if you keep lighting. And let the ash go. Have an ash. You see these newbies.
Don't flick
they're
it.
always tapping the ashtray. They're always tapping that ashtray, trying to get rid of their ash. No, long. We want long ashes. Long ashes.
Long ashes. And you want your fellow smokers to say, hey, nice ash.
Nice ash. That's right. And
we do that. We actually do that.
And if you get to be good at this, we have a secret group, and you could join it sometime, and we herf on there, and then you'll find out what that means.
Yeah, we're not going to tell you what herf is. You're not ready for that.
No, but enjoy it. It's a great way to just relax, get the blood pressure down a bit. You can do some work while you're doing it. You can look at the phone. You can just kick back. It's a very enjoyable activity. And don't listen to the people out there who are going to tell you it's bad for you and it's like cigarettes. That's all bullshit. It's not like that at all. You're blowing around some smoke in your mouth and you're blowing it out, and it's just a sweet little hobby.
I would not recommend smoking indoors, especially if you cohabitate with somebody, because that smell will draw into your furniture and your curtains. So smoke outdoors. patio,
outdoors.
unless you have a cigar room that's specially designed, which you don't.
I don't think the newbie has a cigar room.
No, you don't. You don't have that. But
Yeah,
you can get
you're outside,
eventually,
fella.
if you get into it down the road, a couple of years, you get a smoke eater, you get the special seat, the special room. Just be careful.
That's the dream. The indoor smoking lounge. Oh,
I smoke on my patio or my alleyway, and if I smoke on the patio, I have to watch my television through the window. So I'll have a game
Right.
on with the speakers loud, and I'll be out there puffing away. Can't smoke in my own house.
I know. This is what happens to us as men. What happened to us, man? We were hunters and gatherers, and what the fuck happened? We gave it up, and we said, all right, we'll sit outside we'll sit out there. We don't want to make the house smoky.
Can you switch?
That
Can
we
you switch
enjoy.
the laundry over? Okay.
All right. So that's your answer there, buddy. I assume he's a man. Maybe it's a woman. A woman smoking cigar, very sexy.
I enjoy seeing a woman smoke a cigar. I have a
Even-
few of my buddies, their wives get into it, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I'm not
even
going to
if
say
they're
it's
not the
sexy
best.
because, you know.
I think it's sexy, and even
I
if
know
you're
he
not
does.
the best looking,
I'm not saying
even
it.
if you're not the best looking broad.
Yeah, when you smoke a
smoke
cigar,
that cigar, it goes up a notch.
yeah, if you're like a 3 or 4 and you smoke a
Yeah.
cigar, you jump to a 6 automatically.
It's hot. It's hot, man. I like it.
I have a picture of Bernie actually taking a couple of puffs, but you can tell that she's not used to having something in her mouth like that.
Hey, now, there we are.
Are we out?
That's it.
No, really, don't mess with me, because I don't come down to the bus station and slap the dick out of your mouth when you're working, do I? Oh, get on up here, motherfucker! Give me security. I'm sorry, man. The guy fucking came at me. What do you think, folks?
No way.
Okay, show.
Subscribe.
Mary.
Go to patreon.com/forward the two dicks.
If you shoot me, you won't see a cent of that money. Why?